Everything is operational. We are good. Das ist gut. Valrin! How you doing? How's the audio sound? Things always move around between the Friday stream and the Monday stream, and I'm always worried about it. Alright. Gonna refresh here, make sure Twitch did what it was supposed to correctly. Yep, looks like it did. Fantastic. Alright, now I think I've also got chat and my activity feed in a place where I can actually see it, which, as it turns out, helps for being able to thank you guys for all the lovely things you do, like subscribing and things. Alright, we're back. Leroy Stickbug, ready for action, as you can tell from those hot pink eyes. We're hanging out with our boy the Turtle Pope. How you doing?
Greetings. Do you need anything?
No, not quite yet, but we'll be good. Alrighty. So, as we get into this, we are doing a bounty challenge, and our next bounty is for Royal Knight Loretta, who is up in Caria Manor. Now, you guys might notice that I'm not necessarily in the place that I was before. That's because I went and got the maps. So now we can actually see. We can actually see where we're fighting. What is up, Esper? 5 drinks max for the Turtle Pope. Yeah, no kidding. Turtle Pope needs to be controlled and cut off. Yeah. Royal Knight Loretta's up here. So we're going to go to this Grace up over here, fight our way up and through into the Caria Manor, and go from there. I see you took so many arrows that you had to remove your shirt. This isn't from the arrows, actually. This, if you recall, last stream we were fighting the Erdtree spirit that was up over here, and on our very last attempt, we got ourselves into light roll territory, and we were able to pull it off. Man, felt so good. Can't wait to make a short out of that. That's gonna be good. In the meantime, I have to figure out how to actually format my vertical streaming. So that's actually coming as well. For anyone that prefers vertical streams. You know, all 12 of them. It's better for discoverability. It's less good for... ignore that waypoint. I was trying to get up into here without doing the elevator, but it's a lot harder. A lot harder than I'd like. Alright, so let's just go to Lakeshore. After watching through the giant fletchling earlier. Fletching? Oh, the giant fletching. Yeah, I mean... Look, we only got hit by a few arrows. It's fine. Alright. We actually lost our souls. Oh, yeah. We did end up losing like 2k runes, but it's because I died up here near like Madness Manor, and I didn't want to go get them. Look, just because I'm very hardy and can hold a lot of quills doesn't mean you need to be jealous about it. Alrighty. King's Realm ruins. I don't remember these ruins at all, but maybe we can get some beast ruins over here. Nope. Little beastie doesn't want to... Oh, it's these guys. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can just run through this. It's Glintstone mages. Another thing I also did off-stream is I picked up the Glintstone key fragment that will allow us into Raya Lucaria. So if we want to do any of the bosses that are here in the school, in this area, we can. Just makes it all around easier for us to do more bosses and get more stuff. But first, let's talk to our giant friend. What's up?
Well, look at you. receive many visitors.
The doggo?
I presume
We'll,
you are
we'll see about the
tarnished.
doggo. We'll see if we down
What brings you here?
the night for this stream.
Pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G.,
EG!
a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals.
This guy gives us
An
our
old
smithing
courtier who
stones.
refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot.
It's amazing that he says
Perhaps you'd
quietly
like a
plying his
display?
trade when his trade is
These
blacksmithing.
bones are old,
An inherently
but
unquiet
still
trade.
able.
Alright. So, he has all the Samba smithing stones. So if we pick up any, like, boss weapon or magic weapon that we want, we can come here and kind of load up on these. In the meantime, I don't think we can actually upgrade, because we're just out of runes. We actually have enough smithing stones, so that's nice.
Something else.
Yes, please take care.
Oh, watch out there. When I'm absorbed in my smithing, I lose sight of all. If you come too close, I'm apt to cause you harm. I am, after all, terribly large compared to you, Tarnished.
He is so
Don't
very
know
polite
how
about
hard
it.
It is not to break anything while I work.
But yeah, it's unfortunate, because I think if you use this guy for upgrades too many times, he goes like mad and tries to kill you. Really sad. Let's see what our inventory looks like for rune items, because I haven't actually done a whole lot of farming. So that's 2,400, plus another 2,000, so that's 4,400, plus, so that's 8,400. We could definitely do enough to upgrade the katana.
Something
We
else.
want to. I think between this stream and the next stream, or between this week's streams and next week's streams, I might go get us an upgraded sword. Woo! Forgot about that. Yeah, Caria Manor, they just start casting random spells at us. Also, trigger warning for anyone that dislikes big hands. We're going to land big hands. Hey, buddy. How about you don't? Say something in chat, see? She is currently a bit preoccupied, but she will be in chat momentarily. Caria Manor! Take that, thank you. Oh, almost. Oh, we don't have the vigor for this. Oh, I just got one shot by that. Oh, okay. That's fine. We got the smithing stone. We didn't lose any runes for it. Did not expect to die there, though. So I believe by our count that is 68. That should count as 2 deaths. Why should that count as 2 deaths? It's very unreasonable to just assume that it should be extra. Bye. It's weird for the hands to be like so simultaneously cute and terrifying. Oh, come on. Let me go. Let me go. Oh my god. Ah, we got it. Screw you. Alright, cool. Hello, ghost. gonna go up here. Don't mind us. And there should be, yeah, like there's a Grace up here, right? And I don't believe this is our Corpse Run Grace, but it might be. No, we still have the area with the wolves to go through. Yeah, this is the manor lower level. So there should be a manor upper level Grace that we should be able to get to from here. But first, yoink. Oh, yoink. Oh, yoink. There we go. Buddy. He's just napping. Looking at the VOD from last Elden Ring, I see Z say 89, not to be an ass. It was definitely not 89. We were not getting up that high. Not quite yet. Mayhaps she says 89 in reference to something else. Pretty sure we were close to 90? Really? On Tree Boy? That does not sound right to me at all. You died a lot. Alright. Alright. Then we'll call it, well, if you said 89, we'll call it 91 then. Thanks. Thanks for just waiting until I grabbed that. Do I have to go down? What do I have to do here? Tree Boy was a challenge. I mean, he was. I'm not gonna deny that. There's a lot of you guys here. I would prefer if you didn't. Have you thought about maybe not? What? Just run in a straight line. Okay, maybe not always straight. There we go. Upper Caria Manor. Bye. Goodbye, all you people. Goodbye, all you people. Goodbye, all you people. Won't you listen to me? Zora! What's up, Zora? Oh, you asked me once what I used to do, like at the start of streams and stuff like that. Is I didn't have like a specific thing at the start of streams most of the time, but I did have a I hope you're having a good night. I'd say that to people as they enter chat. So there's the steak. We're gonna get this, even though it aggroes this pump. I thought it aggroed this pump, I guess it doesn't. That wolf is a trap. That wolf is such a trap. Every time. Every time. Sup, Blades? How you doing? 92. There we go. We'll call that 92. Alrighty. That's not even the boss, so we're not gonna bother. The wolves do respawn, so it's not even really worth killing them. I remember that from our first playthrough. I was like, man, these wolves are really annoying. Can we kill them? Yes. Do they stay dead? Not at all. What? What? Goodbye. Loretta? Yes. We are going to fight Loretta. I believe there's no better Grace than the one we already have. Which kind of sucks because that's quite the run. But let's see how good we remember Loretta anyways. What's up? If I recall correctly, this is one of the bosses that we want to just stay in the face mode. Oh. Did not know she's sending the swords there. Oh. She was like, snipe? Ooh. I dislike your 8 million point combo. Oh, come on, I told you to roll. Alright. There isn't, and I wish I didn't know that. Alright, just don't die. I mean, yes, don't die. Secret to every boss in every Dark Souls game ever. I like how to insult to injury, they put the stake right next to the Grace anyways. Oh no. This is a different stake. Never mind. Never mind, good guys from Software. Let's go. Alright, this is way easier, actually. Alrighty. I don't remember that move at all, but apparently it's on the swords. Alright. Ooh. Nope, we're not gonna do that. We are gonna do that. Ow. Alright. You know, I'm just gonna be happy with the fact that we didn't spend half the stream getting to this boss in the first place. That's nice. The only reason we barely beat the Tree Sentinel last time is because it took us so long to even get to it. Oh, I remember, last time we fought this, we were using, like, wolves to bait a lot of the swords and stuff at the start. Because we were just absolutely terrible at dodging. Which seems like it may be a continuing theme. Okay, I figured we could trade there, but that was a bad trade, actually. Look at her prance around. She's so graceful. Ow. So many enemies in Elden Ring have glaives. Don't remember that move at all. Really glad that that dodge worked out. I think this is definitely one where we want to have at least one blue pot, because I feel like our Unsheath is going to be a nice, big, consistent source of damage for it. I do actually have a couple of golden seeds, so we can actually just put the pots that we get from those into... Jeez! Just keep attacking, why don't you? The swords have a distinct firing noise, so I just don't watch them and focus on the boss move. Yeah. It's a happening weapon. I have thought about doing a glaive run, because glaives just seem so fun with bosses. Now, I don't know how fun they are to actually play. Damn. I wanted to go back to the Grace there. Okay, we'll go back to Grace after this one. Chat, remind me after this attempt if we die. Because if we don't die, we just get a Grace anyways. But if we die, remind me to go back to the side of Grace, not the stake. What? I do believe this is actually the boss near where we actually switched to the Raw build. So that might have been why we had so much trouble with the range, but I don't know. This is feeling somewhat familiar. That sucks. We did far better on our last one. But this attempt ain't over. It ain't over until we got the You Died message. Never played Glaive personally, usually go Sword and Board. Yeah, I mean, Grace. Thank you. Thank you, Esper. Yes, we'll go back to the Grace. Dual curved greatsword into dual light greatsword. That sounds like it would be fun. I always thought the greatswords looked very fun. Yes, we have 2 golden seeds. Yes, very good. We also have a sacred tear. Yeah. Oh, I thought we did. I was wrong. Alright, so I guess we'll just get 1 blue out of it, but 1 blue's better than nothing. Like Greatsword is DLC only, you might have more than 2 that just meant it used to worth checking. I think I only had 2, but I will check. What page are they under? Yeah, I do believe we just have the 2. Talisman pouch. We got all these cracked tears. We don't even have our freaking whatchamacallit yet. Our the special I don't know what it's called. Great rune, I presume. No, well, we did just get a great rune. Or a rune arc. But no, it's the not Estus. Do you get that after Godric? Is that the story point where you get that? Yeah, because we have this rune arc. Wondrous Physic, yes. I do believe it is after Godric. So we're just gonna run our way back up there. Nope. It's your bedtime, though? Alright, Blades. You have a great night. Hope you rest up well. Hope to see you on Thursday. Maybe a little bit on Friday as well. If you don't end up sleeping, maybe being a little bit of a bed body, we are planning to mayhaps play some Among Us later. If you see lobby codes getting thrown around in the Discord, feel free to tag on. Just kept rolling. Just keep rolling. That should be the name of the game for this run. Or any run, basically, where you're under-leveled for the content that you're doing. Oh, that missed me. Alright. Oh, that's... I should have rolled into her. Been sick for days, I have to sleep. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry, I hope you feel better soon. If you do that stuff on the weekend though, well, we'll see. I know last weekend was pretty busy for me, but this weekend may be a bit more open. $97. Alright, so Royal Knight Loretta, are you gonna be our 100 death boss? I forgot that she swings with that too. Oh, 98. Close. We're getting close and she is not close at all. Oof. Can be marked with an exclamation point. What do you mean can be marked with an exclamation point, game? I have never seen that before in my life. When the game gives you a tip and you're like, no the hell it doesn't. Oh, you do kick. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I just ate all those swords for no reason. Okay. More dodging. More dodging, less swinging. I'm trying to get in more damage, and it's just getting me killed. Faurin is so hyped for the 100th death. Counting down with reckless abandon. Would help if I'd stop dying with reckless abandon. Come on, back towards the center. I don't think any of that should have hit me. Alright. Death number 100, people. Everyone take a shot. No. It's not a drinking thing. If this was a drinking thing, I'd be in danger. Because I assure you that I just get worse playing this drunk. It should be a drinking thing. I'd do one like every 10 deaths, but that would be kind of boring. Like, that's how people get alcohol poisoning. They take the wrong challenge way too seriously. You'd become Turtle Pope again. Oof. I mean, we could, but that would just... I mean, that would just get rid of all the alcohol. Very slowly. I mean, I guess let me see what I have. Let's see, chat. We got quite a bit of rum. Vodka. Running pretty low on vodka. Whiskey, but it's flavored whiskey. Not gonna do that. Do have quite a bit of melon. Honestly, like, if I was gonna do that, it'd probably be wrong. Oh, Valley. Drink like a pirate. All rum drinking challenge. Maybe we'll make that a special stream. We'll do like a Millennia drinking stream or something. It is a lot of learning what you can dodge without actually dodge rolling and committing. Because if you can get in damage and or that was a close one. If you can get damage in or an attack window in without having to commit to a roll, it's infinitely better for stamina. I rolled through that, and the horse said no. I would actually, yeah, I would make that like a follower goal thing or something. Like, I don't know, if we reach 500 followers by the summer or something. The thing is, like, we have a decent head start, like, as far as this attempt at streaming, on follower number, but, like, it's not backed up by, like, the schedule consistency, so it doesn't have, like, the algorithmic boost that it would have if I had, like, consistent 10 plus viewer streams. Oh, I was hoping I'd get a damage window there, but I just got stabbed. I can see why I belled the boss, though. Having the wolves to distract at the start, at least, kind of lets you get bearings for the time. Oh. I did not want to do a heavy attack. Huh? It is? Oh my god. It's wild to get kicked in the horse by a... kicked in the head by a horse. Kicked in the horse by a head! It's wild to be like, oh yeah, no, like, taking the pommel of a sword is just as much damage as, like, getting kicked in the head by a horse the size of a Clydesdale. Like, that's not factually accurate at all. Like, if that kick should do 2 to 3 times more damage than it's doing. But I guess it's a ghost, so chalk it up to ghost horse physics. My favorite kind of physics. Ghost horse physics. It's so hard to that strike after. Oh. I'd rather you didn't, stick bug. Come on. Leroy committing? Never. I wonder how much of a meme within the guild he was, both before and after that iconic moment. Oh. Man, how I wish I was just ever so slightly faster. Gosh. This is as fast as I can get, by the way. There is no, like, taking off another layer. Maybe it is the opposite, though. Maybe I should bulk back up, and maybe medium rules will put us in the timing that we're looking for. We could try it. I'm missing the pot on my head. Yes! Oh, why didn't I think of that? Need to go get that item. Pants make you less aerodynamic. Factually correct. But it's less a matter of the aerodynamicness of it and more a matter of the timing of it. The timing definitely hurt me a little bit there. Okay. I'm gonna try 1 or 2 more attempts with this. I'm not sold on it immediately. A naked stick bug? I mean, spoiler alert, all stick bugs are naked. But there's a reason I didn't go Wretch, and it's because I really like the katana. But I also like having the option to have armor. Ooh. Yep. Ow, don't stab me. Ah, don't stab me! No! Damn. Stab me. This boss kind of sucks. This boss sucked last time, too. This boss has always kind of sucked. But it's not because it's a bad boss or anything. Like, it's a good design and everything else like that. It's just... it's bad for my exact kind of like mindset when it comes to dodging. My like timing and stuff. It takes a bit of getting used to for me to break kind of how I habitually do things. Because my habits work on a lot of the smaller bosses, and then I get like the bigger bosses like this chick, and it messes me up. What I really wish they let you do for this boss how many times are you gonna do that? How much mana do you have? I mean, I could do this all day, but none of us are gonna get anywhere. Okay. That was unreasonable. Oh, I went for the second sip and there was none. Damn. Loretta's a stick bug hater? Yeah. Loretta's doing really well. I mean, she's a ghost, so however well a ghost can do. Hi, buddy. You gonna help us? You gonna help us fight the boss? He's wiggling his butt so hard, chat. Yeah. Alright, I think this is... If this goes as poorly as the other attempts, this is gonna be the last attempt with armor. Come on. Ow. Yeah, okay. Back to light rolls. I don't like medium rolls. There's a reason, by the way, Let Me Solo Her's build was 2 katanas and just the pot on his head. Because that's a really nice build. Alright, I don't think we're going to be parrying, so I'm also going to take off the shield. That might let us keep on the gloves. No, it doesn't. I don't know. It moved his center of gravity up and made rolling easier. The pot was for purely aesthetic reasons, but I understand what you're getting at. It was his 5-head build. Now, you can stagger Loretta, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, God. The fact that that worked is kind of cracked. That sucked, though. Ah! Feels bad, man. Don't you just hate when your best attempt on a boss is like 3 attempts in and then you can't recreate it? It's the Souls formula, man. Start with a boss. End in your first few attempts at like a really good spot. Then don't reach that spot again for like 15 to 20 attempts. Google says if you hit her with strong enough attack, she will stagger. Yeah, yeah, most bosses will. And like I said, I figured she was one of the ones that staggers. I'll stab you in the horse. Oh, what? I thought she was gonna go totally over me. Well, chat. We just gotta get good. Plus, I definitely know if this boss takes like all stream, then we need to go do some farming. You're off to bed? Alright, Esper, you have a great night. I hope you rest well. And I hope to see you on Thursday. Oh, get stabbed. Ow, ow, ow. Why? Hope you have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Esper. Stabby, stabby. What's Roberto and Futurama say? stab it or something like that. Like, he has a lot of stabbing lines, and I can't remember any of them. Well, thank you for taking over the death counter there, Power. Back in Zora's domain. Ooh, okay. Ooh, get stabbed. Stop stabbing so hard. You know, chat, I'm beginning to think she really doesn't like me. What was your first? Did she attack you on sight? Or the times that she stabbed you after that? I can fix her, chat. Oh. I just flashed out of entirely habit there. I did not need to heal. Easy. You know you're delusional when you're healing at full health. Alright. And Esper forgot to do it, but chat, go ahead and hydrate. Nom nom nom. Delicious water. None of your pea shooting bullshit at me. Oh, come on. You're supposed to make swords. Make swords! Okay, fine. Oh, I was supposed to. I told them to roll. The stick bug did not want to. Oh! Tried to move out of the way. Oh, okay. Did not remember that move at all. I was like, oh, cool. It's a lightsaber. And it's in my body now. That guy just looks like he really needs to go to the bathroom. Like, he's uncomfortably sitting in his chair. He's like, oh! That's all I can think of when I see the loading screen. Power Applied takes over the death counter again. Fair enough. As long as someone's doing the death counter, honestly. Because apparently I already do a bad enough time keeping track of it. That shouldn't have hit me. Okay. That definitely should have. You know what Dark Souls and Souls-likes have taught me, chat? Is that humans can face anything, as long as it has a predictable pattern associated with it. Let the Banhammer fly. Okay. Don't like any of that. Alright. Oh, no! No! Not... No way that was your pattern. Ah. That pattern was dumb. I did not expect her to go into that. Loretta, let me pet your horse. Thank you. Ow. She just pulled out that gat like pop. Okay, nope. That ain't happening. Ooh! Okay. This is actually alright, folks. Okay, good. No, that's a different attack. Roll! Why didn't you roll? Ah. Watch it, Chad. This is gonna be one of those that just like it looks like we're at a wall and then she's just dead. What a very nice manor. I mean, on top of the fact that it's not really a manor, it is a fucking castle. How many castles were built, like, after the age of castles? After, like, they didn't have to worry about defensive fortifications, really? Because, like, I don't know, guns were a thing and shit. But they were like, I want a castle anyways, so they just made a castle. Like, that's what I want in my real life at all times anyways. If you don't have a roaring hearth and a mead hall, have you really made it? Come on, Jeff Bezos. Get your shit together. And yes, I know I'm disparaging Amazon Daddy on Amazon's platform. I don't care. And that's the rest of our flasks. Damn you, Jeff Bezos! That was entirely his fault. I blame Jeff Bezos for most of the things that go wrong in my life. Leroy! I should go back through and figure out how many bounties we've completed and how, and do like an actual death counter. That would take so long just watching. That wasn't ideal. I like totally just pose for aura. Stop. But yeah, I should go through and figure out how many bounties we've completed and how many deaths we have. Maybe I'll do that at the start of the DLC run, actually. I could just bait them into doing all those leap attacks. That would be freaking fantastic. Nope. lightsabers. Thank you. Oh, Balrin, literally just waiting for it. I think it's like a loading bar. When it gets down to like that 75% marker there, you can just code something to put in the next number. Figuring out how to put boss health bars onto the TikTok like vertical stream is gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't know, do people like watching on YouTube Shorts streams and TikTok like even give a damn about the health bar of the boss? I feel like they would. Unless it was in like the last 2 seconds when they might like join. They're like, I just want to see the boss die. Oh god. But I feel like most people watch to see the streamer die, right? They don't watch to see the boss die. Like, I watch to see the boss die. That's because I'm a psychopath. Masochist. You know, maybe we'll do this fight with an extra health flask. We are running out of health flasks rather early. But we just gotta get good. Just gotta get our roll timing. Gotta be patient. Relax. Oh, you don't even do damage when you land that? Oh. Nope. Okay. Thought I was about to get kicked in the face. Stomped in the face. Very similar. Very similar feelings. I'm sure some physicist is out there like, no, they're entirely different. Oh, God. Ouch. Ghost! Thinking, Sora, I don't think you're a ghost. What is that? Holy Ghost, this is not an episode of Scooby-Doo. Alright. Well, welcome. We're still in the first bounty of the night. Trying to kill Royal Knight Loretta here. She's got a horse. Oh, God. Damn. That was... I knew I should have just rolled instead of taking that swing, and it got it. Would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that God and Jesus fellow. How was everyone's Easter? I hope your Easter was alright, whether celebrated or not. I got to go see a movie. Was pretty jazzed about that. Does Torrent know about her horse? I don't know, but I'm not sure if Torrent cares. Torrent, as discussed previously, is a demigod, and this appears to just be a horse. Dude. We could not get hit by a 2-hit combo specifically. Like... I don't need the number 2 from Burger King, woman. I don't know about you guys, but number 2 from Burger King does about as much damage as a 2-hit combo from this horse. Demi horse get ghost horse buddy. I mean, look. once we reduce Loretta to the ectoplasmic goo from which all of us are born from, then perhaps there's a chance for horse romance. Dude. That horse was just like, nah, I know what you're getting up to. Get kicked in the face. And then I didn't dodge again. Ah! Death don't die anymore? No. There will be more death. Your favorite number is 1, 2, 3, and your favorite color is neon clear? Alright. Fair enough. Customer's always right. It matters of taste. Screw you. Whoa. Okay. Just gotta top up. Little safety sip. We're just gonna try and get all the unsheaths on you. Okay. That one didn't go off at all. Aha! No siree, horsey. Dude, we have hit her with so many unsheaths. Dude, we finally got the stagger. Jeez-y. Okay, well, we wasted it, but we did get the stagger. Oh, the lightsaber was perfectly timed. What movie did I get to go see? I went and saw Sinners. Sinners is an excellent movie. You should go watch Sinners. Sinners is freaking awesome. If you're into horror movies. If you're not into horror movies, don't go see Sinners. It's pretty horrifying, but it's so good. Yeah, I'd seen some headlines about how good it was, and was hoping that it was true. And went to go see it, and it is. It is very good. Definitely worth the watch. Even if it's on video, just as long as you have like a good horror movie set up to watch stuff in, you know, nice dark basement. Don't you make more swords of me? No. Okay, so good to know that in order to get the stagger, we have to hit them with an insane amount of stuff. Okay. Maybe not. That was weird. We hit all of our staggers there, though, right? Like we hit all of our unsheaths. So that's probably why that one did so well. Horse! Now is not the time! We're learning new things. Oh, horse. Come on, be a pal, be a buddy. Oh, we're just gonna get shot! The gat! She pulled out the gat! Well, I hope you guys enjoy the movie as much as Zora and I did. We both thought it was excellent. It was very good. Loretta, we've come for the horse meat. I mean, We've come to totally befriend your horse. So it would be nice if you would leave it behind when you move on to whatever counts as the afterlife in a Souls-like realm. Did not want to get hit by that. That's fine. Only one flask. We'll be able to talk about it come Thursday? Yeah. I mean, I'd rather not do spoilers on stream, so yeah, Thursday is a good time for that. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. Pop up. Oh, the lightsaber! No. No. I was hoping for this dagger. Didn't think I was gonna get it. Not too disappointed. Ow. Just regular heavy attacks would be nice to get into. Up again. Not the lightsaber. Dude, I didn't even know what that attack was. Alright. It's cool. We're getting some good good progress. We're getting past that like 70% wall that was really wrecking us a few attempts ago. Okay. Dude, Glaives! Glaives have too much reach around. Just... The stick bug is now eternal and cannot die again, says Sora. Man, okay. I mean, truly. Unless Sora has another favorite number. How does Sora feel about 112233? Nope. Don't do that. Oh! We are not on the right thing. I should just stay with one. It's just a waste of a flask. That... Bro, you jumped entirely over it. There's no way your rotator cuff could handle reaching back that far when you were already in motion. My immersion is completely shattered. Numbers that add into each other are really funny too. Like 7, 8, 9. I don't. All numbers add into each other. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. Huh? Ow. Whoa! Nope. I'm just gonna eat those swords. Oh. Okay. Doing alright. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna spin. Damn it, horse. No, the lightsaber! Alright. Okay. I was hoping that would come with a stagger. It did not. Okay. Yeah. What is up, Belzar? Hope you're having a good night. Died from the 789.
What's the number?
Numbers that add into each other are really funny too. I still don't get that. Okay. Surprised we did not get hit there, but I'll take it. Oh, okay. Get shot on again. That's fine. Dude. Like 2369. 2-3. How do 2369 add into each other? So 2 plus 3 is not 6. 2 times 3 is 6. And then you get 3 plus 6 is 9. And then... yeah, I still don't get that. It's fun? Okay. I mean, hey. Approach numerology however you'd like. Oh. Gotta stay in their haunch. What are we gonna name this horse? The horse is gonna be Torrent's friend. The horse should have a name. I'm sure it canonically has a name, but let's just ignore that for the sake of this. Biok? Or is that Biatch? I don't... I don't know how you'd spell Biot. Laurent? Oh, Lament. More like the horse is my Laurent. Lament. Is Laurent a word? I don't believe it is. Lament, bro. Yeah, I know, right? B-talk. What's B-talk? You'll have to explain. It's just made up. Okay. Laurent. Oh, right. There's like a Laurent Force. It's also just like a name that's used. B-talk Laurent. Okay, we're not gonna give it two names now. It is a horse, but we're not entering it in races. Okay. Really glad I didn't get hit by that first hit there. I'm just gonna take the heal. Get our space a little bit. Go back into this. Yes. This is what I like to see. Okay. Maybe not that. Close enough. Get staggered, fool. Alright. Can we get the... Nope. I would really like to know where to hit them on the stagger. I imagine it's at the back instead of the front. Oh! Okay. We actually dodged it. Good. Should just take another one. Oh, we out. We got a flask. Oh, we just kicked? Oh, we unequipped our sword. Holy shit. The BM kick. Betalk Laurent Thomas. So BLT. Okay. BLT is now the name of this horse. And BLT and Torrent are best friends. This is the canon. Alright, hold on. How do I... Don't remember how the hell... Dual wield this again. I do. Could you not? Okay. Ridiculous. I'm like trying to figure out how to hold my sword in two hands again. Dual wheel, no, not dual wheel controller. Two-hand controller, Elden ring. All right, cool. It's gonna be Y then R1. Okay, I had it backwards. I was doing R1 and then Y. That was the problem. Is we had that little rune tree was growing. It was distracting us, obviously. Because there's nothing distracting about doing this. Already. Dude. Trying to get me with the double? Yeah. What? That should have hit. Dude, BLT's got hops. The roll. The roll never happened. Hard little air and it keeps dropping. That's so good. Freaking, I remember when I used to stream and it had the bit rate of a tin can, so. I'm glad that internet has just generally gotten better since the last time I streamed. Though I do still shell out an arm and a leg for internet service, which sucks. Like, how have we not gotten to the point where internet's considered a mandatory, like, utility yet? Like, we're in the world of bad AI and you're telling me that you still need $150 to push 100 down and up to my house? No thank you. Loretta? You're being rude. Did you even ask BLT if he wants to be in this fight? Bet you didn't. Oh god, no! I gave the heal command before I realized what the next move was gonna be, and I couldn't cancel out of it. Capitalism! Yeah. Freaking get out of here, you money-grubbing corporations. Keep your hands off my internet. Like, the internet either delayed the inevitable demise and downfall of humanity or literally saved us all. Because, like, you can't tell me that without the internet, like, we would have had the same strives for equality and, like, both, like, labor rights and just human rights that we generally get from having widespread instant communication. And it's like, you can't truly have, like, a culturally tolerant, like, Star Trek-like civilization without... No... Without being able to communicate across vast distances, like, instantaneously, basically. Like, if you were to continue to have, like, nations and the like, having borders is stupid in Star Trek. Like, you have planets. That's about as distinct as it got. I think that's why someone bought Twitter and why they were trying to do away with the TikToks, because it was a way for everyone to be educated on what they were doing, or at least having an idea. Exactly. Like, for certain parties out there, that's goals are just complete control and, like, nothing else. You know, the nicest people we know. If your goal is just control and stuff like that, you want as many, like, uneducated, ignorant people as possible. Because then you can control the streams of information that they get, and, basically feed them the bullshit that you're God, and that you should be worshipped like that. And you know what one of God's 10 rules was? Don't try and be God! At least in one of them. I'm not familiar enough with my theology. I'm pretty sure that covers, like, Judaism and Christianity, at least. But I could be wrong on the specifics there. Something about false idols? Yeah. I mean, false idols, false gods, same difference. You know what I'm worshipping right now? I'm worshipping the steak American. Like, that thing is saving me the most horrendous corpse run, and just in general, a lot of pain on top of this already hurting boss. Yeah, I saw that coming. I'm like, I'm not gonna get the heal out of this. Alright. we've spent like an hour here. It's time to get serious. I know when the topic veers into, like, even vaguely political things, I'm like, alright, it's time to move on from this section of the game, from this section of discussion. Like, everything's about to get real awkward. Yo, alright. Can we get it from behind? Nope. So maybe it is up front. I don't know where your stagger spot is. Guess I'll just have to stagger you more to find out. I'm surprised we got a stagger so quickly there. I wonder if she's doing something to reset her stagger, basically. I wonder if, like, jumping away on BLT is helping her from being staggered. No gap. Okay. She said gap. Ooh. That's a kick? No. Damn, I hate that combo. Oh, okay. That didn't really... No, that was not nice. It was not nice. Not nice. I think we're just gonna start a sip compilation. Sip, 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 sip. Yep. Good. I know there was some weird cheese for this boss too. You could get her to loop something against the wall. But I'm not trying to discover that or mess with that right now. Though I'm not gonna lie, we roll certain bosses on this bounty thing, we might cheese the boss. Oh. There's far more of that than I wanted to actually eat. Really? Hulk! Stop swinging that thing! She lovely? Nah. She a menace. Oop. Oh, can't sip. This is truly the darkest time of it. Call that one. This is the first, like, Sentinel I think we've bought this run too, so there is that. I'm kind of half surprised. Well, it's because chat wasn't really involved at the very beginning, but I'm half surprised we didn't do the Tree Sentinel at the very start. Okay, we're getting a decent number of hits in. Let's see if we can get the stagger in. Oop. Nope. That was out of stamp. We're either ending with no flasks or all of our flasks. I'd like to end with like a flask to spare. 131? Wow, that high? Rip. This Chica has taken like 40 lives from us. It's a good thing we're immortal. Bro. Not cool. She timed all that perfectly. I saw the Matrix for a second and I'm like, I'm just dead. Ugh. I could have rolled out, but I don't think it would have been far enough. I have been out of range of that every time we've started that way. And that time it's just like, nah. Alright, I'm gonna stop healing when we're at that, like, 70% health mark. Because every time I go for that heal, I get hit by something that entirely negates it anyways. Screw the game. What have you guys been up to? Any new cool things happening in chat? Anything you guys want to see us play? That one. See? Need to stop at the sips. Laser, Monster Hunter, Baldur Gate. Baldur Gate's been out for a minute, but it's about to release all its new subclasses. That's going to be interesting to see how many new ways you can break that game. See, I love Larian Studios because not only do they give us a good game, like, from the outset, like, obviously they do an early access period, which is what it is. It's actually like a fucking beta test for Larian Studios, which is nice to have a game studio that doesn't just put a game in pre-release stage and leave it there forever. But at the same time, I'd like to heal, thank you. Let's see, why even heal? Not even worth it. We go sip, and we still die. Me. I hate this boss. I hate this boss a lot. Let's see, Monster Hunter. Yeah, you got a laser. How's the laser been? So explain to me more about this laser, because I know that the laser existed. But I don't know what form of laser you have. That was late as all hell. Or early as all. What's the point of even being light load if you're guaranteed to take 2 hits anyways? Like, I can't roll in between those hits. It's freaking dope. It's easier than I thought it would be in my mind. When you think a task and it seems like it should be super technical. Nope, super easy. Well, that's nice. I mean, no, I don't know that because typically I overthink the hell out of things and they end up being just as, if not more complicated than I think they are. But it's mostly because it involves people, and people are impossible to predict in any, like, meaningful way. Bro, should not be able to hit just behind you like that. She's like, I'm just gonna fuck this entire side. People are complicated. They shouldn't be. We're sacks of meat piloted by piles of neurons and electrical impulses. And chaos. I mean, I would just like to return to Monkey. Is that too much to ask? Banana, please. Dude, the double horse kick. BLT with the BM. Bro, I didn't even tell you to roll that way. Leroy. Messing me up. It's not what my alien says. What does your alien say? What are people made of? According to aliens, see? We're all just gumdrops and rainbows. You know, I'd rather take the swords than any hit from the glaive, because the glaive is insane. As soon as the swords fucking destroy me. Stop with the stabbing! Yep, yep. Damn lightsaber. Okay, I thought that was definitely gonna be the kick up dirt attack, but I guess not. Stand back. I think just staying on their right side is like the best bet, because she doesn't do the whole stupid side sweep on that side. Fuck. Even crazier space dust. Yeah. Yeah, we are made out of even crazier space dust, that's right. I mean, honestly, not us too much. We rely on some of the crazier space dust, like as far as vitamins go, but humans, rather basic. Like, we stick to like the bottom third of the periodic table. This Loretta chick to be dead. Not the guy. As much as I would like to edit that, like, every time to be like a gun and a little pew sound effect, like, I think that would take far too long to edit in CapCut. Like, editing down these VODs I realized is like a monster of a task. Like, at least in the current means I have of doing it. Nope, don't kick me. Yeah. Open up the lightsaber. Okay, so we got more swords. And a big-ass bow. I forgot about the big-ass bow. Fuck. I want to get rid of carbon. The thing that makes up all life? Yeah, that's the bitch. Yeah, I remember that comic. That comic's funny. Oh, there you go. Another additive number, 134. Alright, that was a pretty decent attempt. I think the stick to the right of her tactic. Better than I gave it credit for initially. fuck. I also just realized she's built like Brianna fucking Tarth. She's a goddamn tank on top of that thing. You take one look at her and she's just like broad. That would be 135. Yeah, there you go. You caught it. You did good. Started preparing for that too early. Okay. I do think there's a recipe in which we get like 3 unsheaths in a row hanging over there. Just gotta get close enough to her in VLT without them jumping away like that. Stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, she is really defensive of that right side, actually. Jeez. Is that like the tactic I should have been doing this whole time, and I just didn't realize it? Boo. Alright. 136. We're down, but we're not out. And the next number is an additive number. No, it doesn't. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was thinking 1 plus 3 equals 7 for some reason. I know that was above the threshold I said I would heal at earlier, but I think if we can get a decent combo while we're on the right side without having to worry about heals, plus it'll keep us alive through random combos like that, would be nice. Okay. Cheesy. Okay. I thought she was gonna jump away, but I guess swords and stabbing me works too. Swords and Stabbing Me, the name of my newest novel. Story of that's the perfect name for a learning swordsmanship book. Swords and Stabbing. Oh, I hit the chair. That was rude. That did not need to hit. Anyone in here reading any good comics lately? We could talk about comics for like 15 minutes. Hopefully while I destroy this horse lady. Too bad her horse doesn't have a health bar. I have a feeling that the fight would somehow be more difficult if there was a phase without BLT. I thought when we first fought this chick that there was going to be a phase post-horse. And I was like, I don't know how the hell we're gonna do that, because we were also looking at a very similar, pretty high number of attempts. The gat! I would like to be on the other side of you, please. Bro. I knew that was gonna happen if I rolled away. But I thought if I rolled into her, then I'd just die anyways. You're reading something called The Life of Zora, a Real Riot. I mean, it would be interesting to see a comic like that, at least. How weird would it be to read a comic that was about your own life, though? Yeesh. I also guarantee there was a point that this boss fight was designed as horse and person separate. But then, probably in the design phase, they were like, nah, it's fine as just the horse. Stop jumping that way. Okay. She is keen to the stay on the right side tactic now. I don't know why the AI just changed up like that. I'd rather it didn't. But you'd like to skip to the end? Well, too bad! This is the bounty. We got another 15 minutes of this. And if the 15 minutes doesn't work out, we choose a different boss anyways. So either we kill it, and then we don't ever have the chance of even fighting this again, or we don't kill it, and we pick something else to do anyways, and potentially come back to this trash later. This is an entirely optional boss, by the way. You do not have to fight this person. I was out of stamina. No gap, no gap, no gap. Okay, that was greedy as hell. But it worked! Okay. Alright, we're doing okay. Oh, the lightsaber! Didn't hit us somehow. Alright, now we gotta worry about the big bow. Okay. Wow. We lived that somehow. And then we died. Alright. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's 139. And too damn bad! Start of this fight, it's a matter of honor now. I mean, We've only missed out on one bounty so far. There's only one bounty that has escaped our wrath. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. So if we go up to 2 today, that's not the end of the world. Plus, it's not like this is a pushover of a boss. I've seen plenty of people have issues with this guy. Dude. Alright, stop with the gap. Alright, There we go. I would really like to be on the other side of you. You ever just stuck behind someone on like an escalator or just a socially awkward situation to get around? It's a really narrow sidewalk and you're like, I just want to be 5 feet ahead of you. Maybe we should have baked Loretta a cake or something. Maybe she'd be nicer. I mean, yeah, everyone's nicer after a slice of cake. Bro, I really, really, really hate being on this side of Loretta. She is the worst. I just gotta squeeze past. I'm sorry. Like, I realize, like, there's a derelict shopping cart in the middle of the aisle, and we're trying to go kind of either way around it, but these shopping aisles, they were made for 2 shopping carts, not 3. I can't rightly get around it at the same time that you can. Like, one of us is going to have to delay a little bit. I don't mean to delay your shopping, Loretta. I'm just grabbing 2 more bags of frozen Brussels sprouts and then I'm out of here. Like, I'd really like for you to not be here at the same time as me. Please. I really want to know where that stagger spot is, man. Yeesh. No gap. We only sip. No lightsaber. We only sip. Okay. There's your buff. There's my second unsheath. Okay, and we didn't get hit by the arrow. That's good. Bro. Loretta's taking it personally? No kidding. Loretta has the bob with the highlights. She's ready to speak to the nearest manager over my behavior. I don't even work for the store. She just wants to complain. Sorry. BLT is just standing there all awkwardly while she shouts at me like, I don't know. Where do you keep your pasta? I don't know, out 3. When you get it for me? For those of you who don't know. Hey, I don't work here, Tom Cardy. Amazing excellence. Heavily recommended for anyone with a sense of humor. Parents need not watch. Alright, let me on the other side of you, please. Okay, I don't know how you took damage there, but I'll take it. Alright, we're about to bow phase. Can I stagger you before we get there? Not really, W2? Man, I was really hoping there was nothing in that. There was nothing in the flask! She's insecure. That's her bad side, yeah. She's like, no, please don't. Alright, so it's 1 hour 56 into the stream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this 3 more attempts. If we can't get this within 3 attempts, we just choose our next bounty, and we call this bounty failed for the stream. Oof. Bad time. But we lived it. Okay. Keep that stagger meter up, hopefully. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Alright. That's attempt 3. On to attempt 2. We're counting it down to 0 now. I've changed the system. I've changed the rules. Pray I do not change it further. Alright. As well as it did. I expected nothing out of that, so getting something out of it anyways. Okay. Just gotta stay on that paunch. Come on, BLT, work with us. Oh, the lightsaber. No! This is the first time we've gotten hit by the lightsaber in a long time. Regardless, that was attempt 2. Alright. Last try. 144 or bust, chat. Or bust and 144 or kill the boss? Whatever. Oh, that's also a bad one. I'm so sorry, chat. I failed. I biffed it so hard. Alright. We busted. We busted. That was life 144. Loretta taking nearly 50 lives. Oof! Over 50 lives, maybe. That is rough. That is rough. Alright, so our 2 failed bounties so far are this Royal Knight Loretta, and then we also had, way back here in Limgrave, wasn't this Deathbird, it was a Bell-bearing Hunter. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, that is 2 bounties that we have not been able to complete. But, even when a bounty hunter gets in over their head, it's not the end. We're gonna keep going. Who do we want for our next boss, chat. I'll give you a couple minutes here. Of course, as normal, if we don't see anything after a couple minutes, we'll have Z come over and select randomly. Doggy, I assume you're talking about the Wolf of Ray Lucaria. In the Building of Rude Mages, yes, okay. So, not Renala. The Red Wolf of Radigan. And Zora, you're saying hounds. Now, by hounds, do you mean something specific? Or are you also talking about the Red Wolf of Radigan?
No.
No? Okay, nothing specific. Alright, cool. So, we will start next stream going through Ray Lucaria to fight the Red Wolf of Radigan. So, thank you very much for that, chat. This is Leroy Stickbug, signing off. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. Bye now.